This is elementary grade exam third paper, design, and the time duration here is 2.5 hours, and the time is 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. So that is 2.5 hours. Let's just go through the instructions written. The first instruction is use of geometric mechanical instruments is allowed for drawing. Okay, so the first two papers, that is object drawing and memory drawing, you are not allowed to use mechanical instruments, but in the next two papers, that is design and geometry, using these mechanical instruments are allowed. Importance will be given to neatness and precision while coloring. Creativity, imagination, and innovation is expected in creating a good design. Okay, so this is the question given. Draw a 10 centimeter radius and create a beautiful design in it using given elements. Decorative shapes of flowers and leaves, straight or curved lines, 3 dissimilar triangles. Dissimilar triangles means triangles of different sizes. Complete the above composition using symmetrical or non-symmetrical technique and color the design in suitable colors. The proposed color mediums are watercolors, opaque or transparent, color pencils, wax crayons, oil pastels, colorings. Color available in environment can be used independently or in combination together according to your liking. If required, textures can be used. So this last point is very important. Textures can be used. I recommend that use maximum textures to make the design look attractive. So this is the answer sheet. A3 size cartridge paper will be given to you, and the stamp will be on the right side, and this is the back side of the paper. Okay, so first thing what you have to do is make a few rough sketches of a slightly smaller size. So instead of taking 10 centimeters, you can take around 7 centimeter radius circle and make two circles like this. Okay, so this is where you are going to draw your rough sketches. Okay, so decorative shapes of flowers and leaves. So it is written and leaves. So you have to draw both flowers as well as leaves. So the number of shapes are not written like how it is specified here, 3 dissimilar triangles. Okay, so you have to draw any number of flowers and leaves. So the first element we can just draw them separately. Simple floral designs can be drawn like this. And some leaf designs also you can draw in your rough sketch this way. Okay, so first we are going to start with the flowers. So I'm going to make a very light circle here. I'm going to make one circle here and one circle here. So this is where I'm going to draw the 3 flowers. So it's not exactly mentioned how many flowers or how many leaves you have to draw. So you have to draw by your own judgment. Okay, so next are the leaves. So again you have to do a little overlapping You can make the size of the leaves a little bigger like this. Okay, so this is the second leaf. Now I'm going to come straight to the third point, that is three dissimilar triangles. Okay, so there is one equilateral triangle like this. One triangle is isosceles, and the third type of triangle is a scalene triangle where all the three sides are different. Okay, here the two sides are equal, two angles are equal, and in equilateral triangle all three sides are the same. So you can use any of the three triangles, but you have to make three of them of different sizes. So first we are going to draw one triangle here like this. So it's always better to go for a scalene triangle because you don't have to worry about the length being equal, the angle being equal. Okay, so you just have to worry about the placement of the triangles and the size of the triangles. So this is one triangle I have placed here. Now you have to see where there is more space. Now there is more space out here in this area, and I'm going to draw one triangle from this point. Now why I'm taking this triangle from this point and I have taken one triangle from this point as well is because you are already making more compartments in the inside part. Okay, and if you don't do this, you will be left with a large space in the background like this, for which you will have to color it simultaneously, and it will be a little difficult for coloring and it will not look good also. Okay, so there is some part left here also, so you can do one triangle on this side here. Okay, now there is some space here to draw my third leaf, so I'm going to draw, okay, I'll draw it here. Okay, so I have used three triangles, three leaf shapes and three flower shapes. Okay, now the second point here is straight or curved line. Okay, that means either you have to use one straight line or one curved line. Okay, any of the two. Now I'm going to use one curved line here, and I will have to use it strategically because I have to make sure that this big space is getting further divided. And if I don't do anything out here, I will have to color this entire part with one single shade, which will not look good. Okay, so I have to make sure I break apart this big shape. So starting from here, and I'm going to end it here. Okay, so this is fine enough, but I'm going to break apart this part also. Now this line which is there of the leaf, I'm just going to take it down like this. Okay, so this part is also divided into two equal parts. So similarly, you can make one more rough sketch like this, and then out of the two, whichever composition you like, you can just tick mark it, and then you have to do it on the final. Okay, so on the final, your circle will be of course of 10 centimeter radius. Take the center point marking like this and draw a big circle like this, and with the help of the design that you have selected, you have to draw the same design on the final. And once the design is done, then you can start with your coloring using your watercolors or poster colors or whatever medium you are using. So now let's solve intermediate design. So this is the third paper on the second day of the examination. The time duration given is 3 hours from 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Let's read the instructions for the candidates. Use of geometrical mechanical instruments is allowed for drawing. Importance will be given to neatness and precision while coloring. Creativity, imagination, and innovativeness is expected in creating a good design. Now let's read the outer shape that is given. Draw a rectangle of sides 20 centimeter by 14 centimeter. Create a beautiful design for the door. So this rectangle has to be drawn vertically by using natural geometrical and decorative elements in symmetrical or asymmetrical way of design and color it with suitable colors. Color mediums that can be used are watercolors, opaque or transparent, color pencils, wax crayons, oil pastels, colorings, color available in environment. So basically you can use any colors you want, or you can use them in a combination also. Second point given is, if necessary, tracing paper or rough sketch paper can be used for creating textures. Okay, so tracing paper can be used for tracing whenever you're making a symmetrical design, and a rough paper, sketch paper can be used for creating textures, means you can use any type of textures on your design. So this is our answer paper. A3 size cartridge paper will be given to you with a stamp on the back side like this. So what you need to do is, first you can draw the outer shape. So the outer shape given here is 20 centimeter by 14 centimeter. Now you can draw it vertically also, you can draw it horizontally also, whatever suits your paper. So I'm going to draw this one horizontal. So first I'm going to just mark 20 centimeters. And draw a straight line like this. Next I can mark 14 centimeters from here and draw a line here. You can draw 14 centimeters on this side as well and join this line. This line should be 20 centimeters. So this is the final rectangle that you have to draw. This is 20 centimeters and this is 14 centimeters. But before you start with the final drawing, you have to make rough sketches. So the rough sketches that you draw has to be a little smaller in proportion. So instead of 20, we'll take 10 centimeters, and instead of 14 centimeters, we'll take 7 centimeters. So divided by half. So I'm going to first draw 7 centimeter horizontal line and 10 centimeter vertical lines like this. So this is one. So you can make 2 or 3 rough sketches like this, and then you can draw your designs inside. So if I want a center line, I can just mark at 3.5 centimeter, draw a line in the center and draw a symmetrical design. You need not use a ruler for everything that you draw inside this rough sketch. So it can be any design you want, you can just be creative. You can have butterflies, you can have flowers, and the same thing will be on the right side, which will make it a symmetrical design. Now for asymmetrical design, we can have one peacock here, and one peacock here. And some flowers can be drawn on the background like this. So once you draw this, then in this part you can make any textures like circles or lines or whatever you want. Okay, so you can make 2 or more rough sketches. Once you decide which one you have to draw, you can just tick mark it and you can start drawing the same design on your final sheet, on your answer paper.